because I got to do the fast stuff this week.
Oh, excellent. I like when you do the fast stuff.
I'll bet you do.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the third episode of the SeraCast podcast. My name is Kess Crystal. I am the co-owner of Seraphim, and I work mainly on the commercial side of Seraphim. So that's the advertising and business side. And this is the other co-owner, Del.
Hi, I'm Del. I do all the other stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
I know. I'm Del. I'm more of the behind the scenes person. I kind of help program the site that you guys use every single day. And I do the accounting and I do a lot of the boring stuff. Come and check out the site at seraphimsl.com. Tell your friends and neighbors. It is shocking how many people, Seraphim's our world. So, we think everybody knows, right? But, you go places sometimes and people are like, what? Seraphim? And I'm like, oh, I need to show you. Your life is about to change. It's amazing.
I mean, I also feel like sometimes that's a good thing, though. I went, God, this is so embarrassing.
Oh,
I went somewhere the other day to a live singer. And I sent her a message requesting a song. And before playing my song, she announced me as SL Royalty.
Aye.
The owner of Seraphim is here. And I was like, okay, I was just trying to have a quiet night out. But
Yeah, SL royalty.
I mean, I'm just English royalty, not Seraphim royalty. We established that last week.
Yeah, with your Jubilee. Mm-hmm. Anyway, despite Kess's royal status, I think she's over there with Meghan and Harry, not in the good graces of the Queen because,
I did get a tiara for Christmas.
You did?
Archer bought me a tiara.
Why?
I think he just wanted me to reenact the scene from oh my God, I can't even remember the program now. It's a tiara.
Check us out, seraphimsl.com. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are bringing this to you for the next several weeks. We're going to see how it goes. So if you want to be notified of when we're being ridiculous, then hit that little button.
Okay, so we have another new store on the Seraphim, which is where Del and I are at the moment in the plaza. We have Deep Static joining us on Seraphim. Deep Static are a creator of glasses, spectacles, sunglasses, reading glasses, whatever you want to call them. And this is their store on the Seraphim. So next time you are over here, come over and check that out and see all the goodies.
I think you wanted to do the Seraphim announcement this week because the name is very clear in how it's pronounced. I think that you, like me, to do the ones that are questionable.
Yeah, but I don't know they're questionable till you say them incorrectly, and then I'm like, how did she get that?
How do you know I'm the one who's incorrect?
Well, I mean, you tried to tell me there were no vowels in Dahlia last week.
I said there aren't complicated vowels.
It was 3 of the 6. 5.
In addition to welcoming Deep Static to the sim, we have a little teaser. So, I have a question for you guys. What do you think Ananas, Mad Pea, Culprit, Junk Food, Nomad, Australia, and Catatonic have in common? What could it be?
They sound like they're all really fun brands.
They're really fun.
They are.
And I have a funny feeling. Get it? Funny feeling?
Oh, I see what you did there.
that they will all be joining us pretty soon. So stay tuned. Um, Also, we are in the planning stages for what we're doing for Easter. Taylor is our like event manager, production manager. Um she's got some really great ideas. I'm very excited.
She does a great job.
She really
But yeah, she'll do good things.
Yes. Yeah. So you can
Fun things. Fun things.
Well, you can expect to see some Eastery things popping up pretty soon. Speaking of Easter, though, are you going to choke on an egg this week?
No, I am not.
Did you eat them all?
No, I have not ate them all. I'm just not eating one at the moment. And I did think that you would probably ask this question. So I did a count this morning and I have 41 in the box.
Okay.
And there were 48. So I've had 7. So I'm averaging 1 cream egg a day.
Okay. Okay.
That's take me a while.
That seems acceptable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I have been going around asking people randomly, like, have you ever heard of anyone freezing a cream egg?
Is anyone said yes?
No.
Because you know what? I think that I got it confused with Peeps. People freeze their Peeps.
Oh, yeah. A frozen cream egg seems peculiar. But I was told about somebody who wrapped a cream egg in some kind of pastry
Mm-hmm.
and then air fried them. It sounds disgusting. I won't be trying it. It would make a kind of cream egg croissant.
I mean, that sounds really good, though.
Well,
have you ever had, like, a fried, like, Snickers bar or a fried Oreo?
No. No, and it was someone Scottish that told me.
They eat fucking haggis, dude.
No, but the deep fried Mars bar is known to be a Scottish thing in the UK.
Uh-oh.
But she said she never tried it either.
So I tried a deep fried Snickers bar once, and I really didn't like it. Like it was like it just didn't taste good to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Snickers. The deep fried Oreo though was actually kind of good. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to ever eat it again. Like I wouldn't like go out of my way, but if somebody was like, "Hey, want a deep fried Oreo?" I'd be like, "Sure, hook a sister up." So
yeah, I'm not a fan of Oreos generally anyway. And I'm also not a fan of deep fried food, so I just don't think it's something I would like.
Wait, how can you not like Oreos?
Because I prefer a bourbon biscuit.
A bourbon biscuit?
No, they're not. Yeah, well,
of course you prefer something with booze.
No, it's got no alcohol in it. Sorry. Our bourbon biscuit is just a chocolate sandwich biscuit. So
it's an Oreo
with a chocolate iced filling.
Oh, they make chocolate Oreos, but I don't like those ones.
Yeah. But there's no like bourbon as in American bourbon, as in whiskey, rye whiskey or whatever it is. It's just a chocolate biscuit.
So it's just chocolate Oreo. It's just the goo is also chocolate.
No, it's not an Oreo. It's a bourbon.
Oh my god. I have to Google this. Stand by. Play some interlude music. Bourbon cookie.
You're going to be blown away by a custard cream. Trust me.
Okay, this brand is called Britannia, so I'm pretty sure. Y'all, it's a freaking chocolate Oreo. It's just long instead of round. It's a chocolate Oreo. Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
Okay, it's not an Oreo because Oreo is a brand name of a not very nice chocolate.
It's delicious.
No.
Excuse me. You have not experienced pure joy until you have put a marshmallow cream Oreo in your mouth.
Chocolate in God, this is going to be a long video this week. Chocolate in America is so different to chocolate in
I've
the
heard
UK.
that. I've heard that. But Wavy has sent me chocolate, and it tastes the same to me.
Some does. Like, for example, I really like, is it Ghirardelli chocolate?
Yeah.
Right? That's really nice chocolate. The ones that come, like, as a little shape of poo and taste like poo,
Hershey Kiss.
they're the ones. That stuff is disgusting. There's a reason it looks like shit, it tastes like shit.
I'm not a big Kiss fan, I'll tell you.
No, it's gross.
It'll
They're
do in a
gross.
pinch, but I don't go out of my way for Hershey's Kiss.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, chocolate. It's like X-Lax chocolate. Yeah.
Which you won't need now that you have a squatty potty.
Oh, bitch.
Have you used it?
I've not used a squatty potty.
Why not? It's
because I can go to the toilet without the help of any of your aides. Thank you very much.
But it makes it better. It's better for you.
No,
it's a healthier poop.
Oh, please, let's move on. What's next?
Sarah Pride. We're not even through the news.
Oh my god.
Sarah Pride. We have something brand new that we're going to be bringing this year. I can't even, like, it's hard for me to contain my excitement on this. And it's going to be for the community, LGBTQIA+. Please get ready. Because we're going to like start really kind of showcasing you guys and talking about, you know, the community, the actual members of the community within SL. And so excited. I can't even wait. So planning is well underway for Sarah Pride. So get ready. Get your rainbow stuff ready.
It will really come around so quickly. It's what, June? So, and we're like
90 days out.
I can't believe we're like March already.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're in planning mode. 90 days goes fast.
Okay, so again, if you have any questions you'd like us to answer, you can ask us directly on contact@seraphimsl.com. And we will answer the questions here. It can be anything to do with the site, you know, marketing Seraphim, how to get an event on Seraphim, that kind of thing. And we'll be happy to answer those as part of the SeraCast each week. So let us know.
It could also be like anything else. Like, are you having questions about a budding romance? How do you know? Bring us your questions. Any questions. If we can't answer them, we'll tell you that too.
Okay, so talking of questions, it's now time for Dell to make lots of noises and pretend it's some kind of segue.
Oh, wow. I came up, though, with the perfect, like, song, intro song. Are you ready?
A feeling I'm going to need my squatty potty.
Okay. Myth busting. Do, 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 do. Your silence.
I'm speechless.
Listen. That was art.
No, please. Don't make me listen again.
I like it's a little kind of like, it goes with our music. Like, it's a little kind of like soul, little like, yeah, myth busting.
Our music is apparently soft porn music, according to one of our listeners.
I know,
So-
it's great.
And if you can make Mythbusters sound a bit more like Je t'aime, like by Ellen Barkin or whatever it was.
Listen, if you guys want to take a stab at the Mythbusters song, like send us in a sound file. We'll put it on the podcast. What the hell? Have some fun with it.
Okay, so this week's Mythbusting. What are we busting this week?
So it has come to our attention, not our attention really, but that of the bloggers, that sometimes people seem to think that we like intentionally or unintentionally miss booths or miss entire events that are opening. We have in the past kind of been accused of picking and choosing which booths that we put into a gallery on Seraphim. And, as we've talked about in weeks past, like, we try to be as objective as possible. And one of the things that we adhere to is we cover all booths. We will never go into an event and only cover the sponsors or only cover this. We cover everyone who's there. If we're going to do an event, we do it all. Also, when we get to an event, we post as close as we can to the opening time. So what we guarantee is that every designer that is fully set up, that has a marked exclusive in the case of an exclusives event, and that has their items set for sale will be included in the Seraphim gallery. Now, it's not to say that once in a while we don't have some human error. Once in a while we do. However, if somebody isn't on the gallery or on the site, it's generally because they maybe were running a little late, or maybe their stuff just wasn't set for sale yet, but it was there. That happens sometimes. There's usually reasons. Another reason could be intellectual property. If an item violates Linden Labs' terms of service, we won't post it. We need to not only protect the integrity of the event, but we need to protect the integrity of Seraphim. So we're, what we are aware of, we have a due diligence process. We kind of go through it. And then, if it meets this standard, it doesn't get on the site. If it meets the standard, it does. So that's two of the major reasons why something may not be on the site. The other, if something is intentionally not covered for one of these reasons, we produce kind of a report that we put in a note card and send to the event coordinators. So if you're a designer who's ever been concerned, like, why didn't my item make the gallery? Ask your event coordinator. We do it for every event we provide a gallery for. They're aware of the issues and what may have prevented the items from being put into the Seraphim gallery. And once in a while, we are asked to kind of come back and see if, we can add something into the gallery. And let me tell you that when we're able to, we do. This blogging team is so dedicated to the readers that they're like, I want to get it in there because I want the shoppers to know that this is available there. But the problem is sometimes we can't get into the event. We, have real life stuff. We have other stuff. We have other commitments. We can't make it back today. Maybe we can make it back tomorrow or the next day. We try. But if you're not, our deal is that you got to be set up completely and set for sale at the time the event opens. So somebody running late, as much as we want to include them, doesn't create an emergency for us. We will try to get to it when we can.
Well, that's that Mythbusting. I've not heard that one so much, but you said the bloggers have gotten that feedback.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And I think they're the ones too who get, because they're the ones who have the primary relationship with the event. They're the ones who are there every
Yeah.
week or every month or, whatever. So they know the event coordinators. They form friendships. So I think if the event coordinator gets a little pushback from a customer or from a designer, that they go to the event blogger and they're like, hey, I think you might have missed this, or what kind of happened, or whatever. I think that's usually the first point of contact.
Yeah.
But they also get the report.
Yeah. It's interesting with event coordinators. I mean, I was talking to an event coordinator a couple of weeks ago who brought something to my attention and said, well, I never really said anything because I didn't think I could. And I was like, no, if we've done something wrong, let us know and we'll correct it.
Yeah, we want the info to be right.
Yeah. Just because it's a free service doesn't mean that we want it to be wrong.
Right. Right. And we appreciate that from you guys too. We know, we're human. We make mistakes. So if you guys see an error, like, bring it to our attention. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it. No big deal.
Yeah. So I think you've busted that myth. So if you want to do your little voiceover thing, please let me know so that I can take the dog out so he doesn't have to hear it again. It sent him wild. I don't have a dog. I keep saying this. I don't have a dog, but I'm sure the dog would go wild if I had one.
That's rude. Listen.
I know.
My dog doesn't go wild. Have you even heard
your dog's probably used to it.
I do sing to him all the time. I do. He has his own little theme songs and stuff. Yeah.
You sing to your dog all the time. Is there an equivalent in America of like the RSPCA, Protection of Cruelty to Animals?
ASPCA. Yeah.
Okay. And where do you live again?
This dog has a very good life, let me tell you. Not at all spoiled. The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of the Seraphim team members individually and do not... I cannot do this, hang on. Okay. Whew, take two. The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies of SeraphimSL.com. Any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything.
Congratulations. Do you know what I was thinking? Maybe we could do them in different accents each week.
I can't do any accents.
I could put on like a proper English, because I'm like a posh English accent. One of my party pieces is to rap the message by Grandmaster Flash, putting on a really plummy English accent.
Wow. Okay. We might need to do that.
There has to be a lot of alcohol involved, but it's quite funny. Okay, so each week, as you know, those of you that have been watching us avidly, we feature some news from New World Notes. New World Notes is a very long established website blog about what's going on, not just in our metaverse, but in other virtual reality worlds and games. This week, there's been a lot of coverage on the Ukraine and the situation that is going on there, which is absolutely horrific. And I think we can all agree that our thoughts and prayers and hearts are with everybody affected in the Ukraine. A lot of the people that are affected are Second Life residents, and some very prominent ones as well. I was pretty surprised to find out how many of the regular designers that we shop at week in, week out are Ukrainian and have been very badly affected by what's been going on. New World Notes has been covering several of these, and he's keeping quite closely in touch with Hannah from the store Osmia, who's sounds like she's in real sort of dire situation, hunkering down in a basement, and is quite heavily pregnant as well. I mean, you just can't imagine being in that situation at all. So there's quite a bit of news covered about Hannah, the situation there, about a Flickr group. They've got, collated a lot of information about what's going on in the community around the issue in the Ukraine. So that they've also got information on there about an event called Love to Ukraine fundraising event, which opened on March the 5th and is running till March the 19th. So there's still plenty of time to go and shop that event. Lots of your best known favorite designers raising money to send to reputable charities that will support people that are living in the Ukraine at the moment. But please do check that out as well.
Now, let's move on to our favorite finds. Favorite finds. I think I have another theme song coming in. I think I'm starting to develop one for this. I'm going to work on that. So we want to introduce you guys this week to one of our newer bloggers, Laurel. She currently is working on the Saturday Sale team because she's a little newer and she's got some real life stuff that she's attending to. But soon we're going to kind of throw her in a little bit more into the deep end and she'll be covering a lot more stuff. Her pick of the week was at Famesh's March round. It's very hard for me to say it. I just want to point out that I did, though. Because I usually call Famesh the Fame Shed. And so now it's hard for me to unsee the Fame Shed.
I was so proud of you saying Famesh then.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought you turned a corner. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor just being nominated.
Now, if I can just get you to say unique properly.
Oh my gosh, it's unique. Anyway, Laurel is super cute. And she put together like a nice little summary of the item that she picked for her favorite find of the week. So it's at the Famesh March round. It is the high-waisted trousers from Contraption. And I'm just going to kind of read what she put together. It's always great when you can find a go-to article of clothing in Second Life, and that's why my pick this week is the high-waisted trousers from Contraption at Famesh's March round. Rigged for Freya, Gianni, Jake, Legacy, and Maitreya, the thoughtful design is wonderfully detailed, with 9 different colors and 2 fabric options included for the price of $450 linden. Creator Walton F. Wainwright. I love Walton. It's so funny just to call him all that. Creator Walton F. Wainwright also gives you 4 different versions for each body so that you may layer. The high-waisted trousers from Contraption are a go-to fashion essential with possibilities from adorable to wicked. Dun, dun, dun. She's got a flair for the marketing. I like it.
She really does.
Yeah.
She's going to put us to shame because I'm going to be like, here's mine. Yeah. I like it. Go buy
it. Exactly. So what is yours?
Okay, so mine is at Handsome event. And it's by Half Deer, and it's adorable because it's got a frog in it. It's Mr. Frog's Water Garden, which, I'm starting to do like outdoor areas as a decorator, at home and starting to think about like patios and decking and stuff like that. And this is just gorgeous. It's a bowl that comes in 4 different textures. As there's like concrete, terracotta, etc. Stone-based bottom, water, and then there's like, little scene with the frog on a leaf as part of it. It's absolutely adorable. Price-wise, it's kind of crazy because to buy one individual cut, so like either the terracotta or either the concrete or whatever, is 275 linden. The fat pack though is 499 linden. So you can't even get 2 individuals for the price, for the fat pack. So like, go buy the fat pack, people. Why wouldn't you?
No joke. No joke.
Right. Yeah, you can get 1 3/4 for 499 Linden, or you can get on 4. So, and that's an anthem. It's absolutely adorable. Love Half Deer. Always love Half Deer. Comes up with really cute, adorable ideas. And this one is definitely going to be a feature of my outdoor patio area this spring.
Yeah, I saw that. It was really cute. It was really cute. So my favorite find this week was also from Fameshed.
Why? Oh my god, I can't contain myself.
I know. I think Elvie's gonna like give me a gold star. It is actually a house, which is not like me. I'm not usually a builds type of a girl, but I am a sucker for almost anything Tuscan. And DAD made a Tuscan waterfall house, and it's beautiful. The textures on the inside, the floors, oh my god, they're like, I would kill to have those floors in real life.
Yeah.
Not really. Don't call the police. I wouldn't really kill. But I would love them. I wish I could afford something like that.
You know that Shea Petal is Italian, the creator of DAD, and she's got a whole series of a collection of Positano items. So there's Positano farmhouse. There's a Positano barn. There's a water well. So you can make yourself like a whole Tuscan home region just from the Positano. So and they are always fabulous. So that's a fantastic item to choose.
Yeah, it just hit me. It was like, oh, like this is so beautiful. So it's 132 land impact. 1,200 linden to buy. But if you're a member of the DAD group, then you can get 10% off. So, which is it's a nice discount. So, yeah. So go check it out. Pick it up. I mean, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Couple of events that we really kind of wanted to highlight this week. Obviously, we just kind of talked about the Ukraine event that's going on. If you have some extra time and some extra funds, please stop by and let's try and do as much as we can to help. The situation is just terrible. And I mean, there's no good way to sugarcoat it. I saw this morning that there was a girl who was delivering fucking dog food to a shelter, and they killed the girl and all the volunteers in the shelter.
Yeah. I saw that on Twitter.
What the fuck?
There's some terrible things. Terrible stories coming out.
Yeah.
From the Ukraine.
Yeah.
So, like you said, anything that we can do to help. And, it's interesting because, like, one of the things that I was mentioning with the New World Notes is the Flickr group, and we are seeing lots of people doing photos and things. But I was listening to an interview with somebody who's Ukrainian the other day, and they said, all these people sort of changing their Facebook covers or their Facebook profile, is that virtue signaling? And her response was, but it helps to know that people are supporting us.
Yeah.
It may just be changing your cover or doing a photo or changing your profile pic to have the flag in or whatever. But for most people, that just means that they know, just from looking at that, they've got your support, and that means something. So, like, don't just think it's virtue signaling. Some people will think it is, and that that's fine. Let them. But if it helps one person feel a little bit better, then that's a good thing.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody this week too who was telling me about kind of a natural disaster that they had been through, and how when you have no communication and it's cut off for weeks and months on end, and you're doing whatever you can to make sure that you're okay and that your family is okay and that they're getting the medicine they need and that you're getting some food, and those when word reaches you in any way from kind of the outside world, outside of the area that was affected by the disaster, that it like actually kind of it makes you more hopeful.
Hmm.
And that stuff, like, anybody can send supplies and the supplies are absolutely needed, but to provide just a moment of that kind of emotional validation and just saying, like, you're still in our thoughts and, like, we hope you're okay, even though there's no way for you to respond back, like, it just fills you with, like, people do still really care. This isn't just some, like, tiny little thing that nobody cares about. People care.
Yeah.
And we, for the most part, we focus so much on, like, our news is so negative, and we like, crime shows, and we're fascinated by kind of the part of life that kind of lives in the shadows, right? But the truth is that the vast majority of people out there are really good people, and we forget that, and we very often have to help each other, not because each other needs help, but just because it's the right thing to do.
Hmm.
And when you watch this and people are, you know, so threatened and so terrified and in such danger, it's, I don't know. I don't know how you don't do everything you think you can do.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's very sad and scary. On that happy note, Jesus Christ, Debbie
Yeah.
Downer.
I
Um,
know, but you know, it, we're we're lucky when we're not going through it. It really has put a lot of things into perspective, I think, for people that aren't directly affected by it. Like I saw someone complaining about something the other day, and I was just like, really doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
this is what
Really,
matters to
it,
you right now. Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's how I
Does
think
that
too.
really
Yeah.
matter? Yeah. Right. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the other big event, another big event that's opening. And in fact, I believe it opens today, the day that you're seeing this video anyway. And that is the annual skin fair, which has been getting bigger and better every year for a few years. I haven't seen a lineup for this year yet, but I know Grammar Fair are in it. And I've seen some of the skins from Grammar Fair and they are stunning. So that is coming up on the 11th. Um, Lelutka has a new head coming out at the skin fair. And the Glamour Fair skins that I mentioned are made for that head. So this week our giveaway is going to be two Lelutka heads. We are going to gift somebody or two people one of the new heads each that's released at Skin Fair. Can't really tell you too much else about it at the moment because all the information's super secret. But that head, we've got a prize. So to enter, please leave your Second Life legacy name in the description of this video on YouTube. And we will choose two winners and we'll announce those winners on the description of next week's video.
That was fast.
I know.
You keep practicing. It's great.
I, it's all I think about always.
That's all I think about. uh, so a big change kind of came through recently from Second Life as well, about American users are now having to pay sales tax on the purchases in Second Life. And the rest of the world is kind of going, yeah, we've always paid VAT, so why shouldn't you pay sales tax? Um, but of course, there are people who are, it's a big kerfluffle. That's my word of the week, by the way, kerfluffle. Um, and I guess what's been happening is Linden Labs has always been paying the sales tax and just not passing it on to us. And what they're saying now is that if they're going to continue to expand and invest in Second Life, they have to start pushing some of these expenses to the users. There was no reason for the rest of the world to be paying VAT and America not to have to pay sales tax. So here we are. We're going to have to pay it. We have to pay it on every purchase anyway. This is just one more. I know it's a little disappointing. And I think it's going to be okay. That's kind of my take on it.
Right now, every Brit has the look on their face like the same look that we get when Americans moan about gas prices. Like, oh, please.
Oh, is it that look we get when you guys bitch about the weather?
I don't bitch about the weather because I don't like hot weather. But anyway, no, somebody else was complaining about gas prices earlier on Facebook, and I literally did that. Oh, please. Like, we pay the equivalent of about $9 a gallon. So, like, until you get to that, stop moaning. And even when you do, we'll probably be paying 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. The rest of us have all been paying this forever. VAT. I pay VAT. I pay 20% VAT on everything. So like, yeah, I'm not sure though, because we have a national VAT. How does that work for you as Americans? Because isn't your sales tax usually locally based?
It's state. Yeah. Some areas of the country have also a local sales tax, depending on where they live. They're just going to have to do it, by zip code.
Oh, so they are going to charge differing rates based on where you are in America?
I would assume they would have to. Unless the point of sale is all California. Because
that's what I'm wondering. Will it be done on the California state rate because you're buying from a California company?
I fucking hope not. We'll see, I guess. I don't know.
Well, there was an article on New World Notes about it, so I guess we could check that one out. Well, Wagner will know.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him.
So thank you for listening to us again this week. I hope there was lots of information that you found pertinent.
Drink!
In there. Just a reminder, all our social links are in the bottom of the description, so please do follow us there. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video on YouTube.
Send your questions and comments and concerns to, well, I don't know about your concerns. How about just your questions and comments to us at contact@seraphimsl.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and we look forward to answering your questions. We want to A your Q's, guys. We want to A your Q's.
All right, well, thank you again, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Please do share as well this video if you see it on Facebook. We'd love to get more people watching and sending us questions, and we will see you all next week.
Bye. Have a great week, guys.
Bye.
Turn on my mouth.
Oh, no, now you're coming through my speakers on both.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Nope.
Let me get ready. Oh, okay.
Oh dear. Right.
Okay.
And he said good afternoon. It's not going to be good afternoon, is it? Start again. Well, one day I would like to do the intro without causing a blooper in the intro. Like, let's get a bit further in.
Why ruin the fun?
Ah, true.
In addition to it, let me try that again. In addition to welcoming, fuck. Okay. Why be direct when you could be shitty?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it boils down to.
Yep.
Like, you can be a grown-up or you can be a shitty-ass person, and you decided to be a shitty-ass person.
Yep.
Go you.
All right, well, we will... Oh, my shirt just fucking fell off. Hang on. Wow. Wait, where's my fucking armhole? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm dressed again. All right, lady. I'm going to go get in the pool for a little bit before our next meeting.
Yeah, what's our next? Is it 11? We start with 11, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, we should probably say goodbye to our listeners before I stop this.
Okay. I thought we did, but okay. Just like you didn't think I mentioned Dahlia when I mentioned Dahlia 3 times, and then you go, did you say that was Dahlia?
I was really high.
You obviously really listen when I talk.
I do sometimes.
That's perfect.
Well, I mean, it was for me, so.
Well, yeah. It didn't make any... I mean, it's perfect, as in no dogs were hurt during the recording.